Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today's very exciting. We're going to do a full look into the It's a Date collaboration stamp set between myself and Dawn Lewis. So if you want to see all the different stamps, then just keep watching. Okay, so Dawn and I made this as part of the advent calendar, but we had to make more than like just the 52 for the advent calendar. So we have the excess stock, which is going to go up in Dawn's store. In fact, it's in Dawn's store right now if you want to go and purchase this one. But I thought I'd give you a really good walkthrough and a really good idea of just how big these are by stamping them out in different planners. In that respect, this is going to be a very tedious video because it's just a lot of me stamping stuff out. But if you are interested in it, it's a really good one to have a look at because you'll see how it can be used in different planners. So you get the little package here. It's a 4x4 stamp set. So you've got all of the, like 4x4 sort of bit here. You've got all the months of the, I'm just gonna have it in the white there so it's easy to see. You've got all the months of the year, all the days of the week to do and days to go. So if you're doing a countdown, that's really good. And then you've got the numbers here as well. So you've got 2 1s and 2 2s, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 0. You've also got and st. So you can have like 3rd, 4th, etc, etc. We've also got some little check boxes here. You've got squares and circles with the shadows as well. So to make that a little bit easy for you to actually see everything, I'm going to stamp every stamp out just on some white cardboard first, and then I'll show you the sizes in different kinds of planners. So I'm just going to go through these one by one. So the first one, I'm just going to get, this is just Memento Tuxedo Black ink. It's my favourite ink to use, but it's not the blackest ink, but it'll do the job. So we've got January. Oh my god, that is the cutest font ever. I'm so excited because it's typewriter font and I love type font. It's my favourite. So we've got January, February. And I'm just cleaning these up as I go. I'm going to stop putting them back on the thing though so it's a little bit easier. March. December. So they're the 12 months all stamped out. I just love that font. It's just the right colour, the right size stamp just for everything. So then it also got the days of the week, which are just a tinsy little bit smaller, which is good because honestly, you've got them, like you're going to stamp them out more often. But they also, if you think about where you put the months, they're usually at the top corner of your planner and they're usually just a little bit bigger, whereas the days are just a little bit smaller. So you've got Monday, Tuesday, so to go along with these, you have all the numbers. Just thinking I might put these all out and stamp them all at once just so it's a little bit easier, but I just want to show you how to use like the 1 and the 1 next to each other so it makes the 11. So all you do is just stick it next to each other on the block. And the stamps are actually perfectly sized so that when you put them next to each other, if you put it right up against each other, it's going to look like the 11's like close together. It's not going to be, can obviously make it closer if you like them closer together. Just making sure I put these up the right way. So if you put them like that, I actually think I like it a little bit closer than that, but that's me. So you can have the 1 and the 1, but if you wanted to have like the 1 and the 2, so make the 12, can actually stack them on top of each other just a little bit so they're a little bit closer together. You got your 12. Depends how close you like them. I like them a little closer, I think, than maybe the stamps allow me to be, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all of the numbers on together so that you guys can see it all in one go. Straight line, but they're all at least there. Oh, the one's upside down. Oh well. But that's sort of all the numbers all out there in one go. The other cool thing that this then has is it has the the and the ths. So if you wanted to put like second, so I'm gonna find the and. Come on. You can have second. Again, you could easily do the and then put the two a little bit closer if that's the way you like it. So like that. And then you've got the the th, and the st there as well. So you can just add any of the numbers in there. So for example, you might have the 14th in there, which is a bit close, but that's okay. So the other cool thing that's in here, you have two other kinds of sort of words or countdowns, which are the same size as your days. So you've got to do, which I know I'm going to use like there's no tomorrow. And we've also got days to go. So if you've got something you're counting down to and maybe you can't find a sticker, that days to go would actually work really well. The ones I'm really excited about, and I'm going to show you in a minute why I'm so excited, are these little check boxes. So you've got a square one, and you can have the shadow going either way. So you've got the little square ones. Oh my god, that is so cool. And you have your little circles. And I'm going to show you something cool in a second. So let's say you don't need, there's 5 on those. Let's say you don't need 5. You can either selectively ink it, so you could have, you just miss one there. So I've only got 4 there, and then it's really easy to just do 2 as well. And if you're really worried about it and you really want to make sure you're not going to hit any of the others, all you do, grab some washi tape. Any kind of washi tape's fine. I just grabbed the one that was closest. And if you just want 2, put your washi over the other 3 into the ink pad. Pull that off. 2. Now that was dirty, so that's why those ones have come on there. But that's how easy it is to selectively ink these up. So that is absolutely everything that you get in the stamp set. There are, I think, if I add them up right, I think there are 39 individual little stamps through this whole thing. So that's all the days, so 7 days, 12 months, 12 of the numbers, because you get the 1 and the 2 twice, the th and stuff, and then the 2 check boxes. Really, really, really excited just in general to play with that. But what I wanted to do is just show you in a couple of different planner sizes sort of how these fit in, or what the sizing looks like. So I'm going to jump into my planner, and I'm just going to grab the last month of, or the last week of 2020, just because I know I'm going to replace this one. So I don't actually want to, I'm going to use these in my planner next week, but just so you can see the sizes. So I'm going to grab, doesn't really matter because I'm just showing you the size, but I did grab January. So I've just got January here, and just stamp that out. So it's basically the same size as the one I use now. And then when it comes to the day, bang, I'm going to drop stuff. Don't drop stuff on your glass mat. There we go. Things not to do. I didn't break it, but just to point it out. You got your Saturday there, and then to put the 2 in, I love this so much. You could stamp that in, like really easily, just stamp it in, cover over with whiteout, cover over with washi tape. You could use Stays On, which is like a permanent ink that you could stamp straight onto washi tape with. And that way you could just put it straight over the top. If you use stickers, you could use stickers and then put the ink on the top of those as well. So cool. But this is the other cool thing. So you can do, so you could grab yourself the little list here, have it go that way, and put the to-do in as well. Perfect little to-do list. And again, like I said before, if you need to make these a little bit more, so if you need 7 instead of 5, you just selectively ink it up and add in the 2 more. Easy as. Perfect. These are the absolute perfect size for my planner. I'm so excited. So I'm going to show you though in a couple others. So this is the B6 from Kiki K, and I'm just going to show you very quickly with the same day now, just so that you can sort of see the sizing in comparison to the page. So just keep that in mind. I'm just showing you so that you can sort of get an idea of how big it's going to sit on whatever planner you use. So there's your date for that one. And then your day would sit down here. And again, you could cover this up with just some washi or something similar, and it fits actually, just to show you how it fits in the box. It sits in the box really nicely actually. It's just the right size. So we'll move on to a Planners Anonymous one. So I use these ones all the time, and I can definitely see myself using these date covers. So what I tend to do is I cover these up because I move my days so that I can have the day start on Sunday. The cool thing is, especially with this one's so light. Oh, check this out. I'm just going to do one more because it's just so awesome. So I've got Wednesday here. So my Wednesday covers up my Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, yes it does. Because these are so light, they stamp straight over the top. You can't even tell. Oh my goodness. So there you go. V6 Traveler's Notebook. Let's jump into a hobo. So again, I'm just grabbing a random week here and I'm just going to give this a shot just to see what they look like. I'm actually also, just as a little thing that you can do, so this is for, actually, I'm just going to grab a different day. Grab that Wednesday back in. Just need something to hold this down for a sec. So you can do the Wednesday and just stamp straight over the top. Oh, that looks so, that's actually really well sized. But if you wanted to do just the fry or the mun or whatever it might be, again, just do that selective stamping. Just put the ink just on the tube. If you miss it just a little, just grab yourself a bit of a microfiber cloth and fix that up, or use a little bit of washi, either way. And you've got your Tuesday there. And you can put in your date as well. So we'll just put in a 4. I think got in the way. There you go. Oh, that's not a 4, that's a 7. I'm round the wrong way. Duh. Where is the 4? Now I want to have a look and see what the 4 is. You know how sometimes typewriter fonts can look a bit funny? I think that's what happened there. I thought it was supposed to be a 4 and it looked weird. There we go. There's the 4. That looks better. Wouldn't it be cool if you could have a 74? But that fits perfectly in the hobo as well. Last but not least, I'm going to try it in a whistle and birch. So these are already pre-dated. But I just want to show you, just so if you do have one of these size ones, just to show you that they fit in here as well. So I'm just going to go straight over the top just so you can see the size comparison. I also really want to show you something else back in the hobo with the to-dos and I forgot. So I'm just going to put this in and then I picked the wrong day. Oh, that's right. We'll go this way. Yeah, I got stuck with the rings, which I kind of knew I was going to, which was why I was trying to avoid Wednesday. Go back to Monday. I'm going upside down here just so I can get a really good impression. Now that's gone over the top of the Monday. But you can see the sort of size comparison there. But again, you could just really easily cover that up with washi tape or something like that. Cover the whole line up with washi tape maybe, and then you can just stamp in the days of the week in the boxes if you wanted to. There's an idea. But doesn't look out of size there either. And if you did want, and the whistle and birch is a little different because it's got the to-dos already down here for this particular layer. But you can easily stamp these in as well for these little to-dos. Stamp them all the way down. I'm just going to rub off that last one because I don't need the bottom one. You've got a whole list of to-dos as well. Obviously, I would be a bit better if it was straight, but and they also fit really nicely in here for the hobo. So if you wanted to do a to-do list in the hobo, you've got your little that one there. And you've got your little to-do at the top. Perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this stamp set. And I know I helped make it, so I should be really happy with it. But it's always great when something that you've imagined in your head actually comes true. It comes out and works. The other thing that I'm going to do, so I do this is my sort of YouTube planner. This one's not, but this is what I use for my YouTube planner. If you saw my 2020 lineup, you'd know that. So you can check that video out too if you want to. Where did my little squares go? It's very hard to see these. Oh, there they are. So for my checklists with my videos, I always do like a filmed, edited description box and then posted. So I leave a little thing here. I usually draw these little squares in by hand. These are the perfect size that I will never have to draw in. These are my little template. I will never have to draw in one of those boxes again because these are perfect. I love this stamp set so much. So if you are more of a crafter than a planner, or if you just want to see how versatile this stamp set can be, I would really highly encourage you to jump over onto Dawn's YouTube channel. At 1 o'clock today, she's going to be doing a video using this in a crafty kind of way, so using tags, using scrapbooks, things like that. So she's going to do a video so you can see it in a craft sense. And then we're going to be together tonight at 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time doing a live. So if you guys have any questions about it, if you want to know something else, if you want to know the exact sizes and all those bits and pieces, come and hang out with us and we can answer all those questions, and we'll both be there. Like I said in the beginning, this stamp set is now available. It's over on Dawn's website. I'll link it down below. It is $15, which is an absolute fantastic price for this size stamp set. So if you want to go and check it out, go over and have a look. There are limited stock available. It's not a free-for-all, but if it is really successful, we can look at making it again. I hope you guys did enjoy this little walkthrough. I know it's just stamping out, which is not the most exciting thing in the world to look at, but I really wanted you guys to be able to see exactly what you're going to get if you do get this stamp set. I really love the font. The font was my favorite part, but it's so useful, it's so practical, it's such an easy one to have for both planning and crafting, as you're going to see in Dawn's video. Don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel and to Dawn's too if you want to see some extra ways to use this and other awesome crafty things. You can find me on all of my socials as well, they're down below, but don't forget I'm also going to be live tonight on Facebook at 8:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. If you want to come and hang out with Dawn and myself, we're going to answer all these questions. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in that video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!